Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. What is Leica? Leica makes your entire compliance process simple. Leica goes beyond integrations. Their platform connects to your everyday applications and applies actual human expertise to robust software that powers your compliance. Leica easily connects to your applications and instantly creates tailored policies based on your business. Then, compliance experts guide you through automated workflows designed to help you conquer certifications like SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. Leica is the only compliance platform that offers a true integrated audit solution. No more messy spreadsheets, miscellaneous audit documents. Their team of experts manages your audit from beginning to end. Leica is more than just one solution. It maintains 100% confidence in your compliance program with custom monitors and alerts. As the compliance evangelist, I certainly understand the complexities around compliance, particularly around SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. It's hard to unpack requirements when you may not know what they are within your budget and your growth stage. Leica is the solution for you. Listeners to this podcast get 20% off when you join. Visit heyleica.com/compliance to get their exclusive deal. That's HEYLAIKA.com/compliance to request a demo and get 20% off when you sign up with Leica. The Daily Compliance News for November 16, 2021. The Retro is Cool Again edition. And we begin with that story showing you that once again, everything old is new again. AirPods may be out and the cool kids are now wearing wired headphones. Why is that important? Well, as my daughter continually reminds me, I am so unhip that I am beyond uncool. Nevertheless, I'm retro. And that retro is, however, a form of cool. So being unhip can be cool if you're retro. And the latest headphone paraphernalia for listening to iPhones, iTunes, or other mobile devices is wired headphones. What does that mean for the compliance professional? It means there's a lot of things in your back catalog that you may have not used for a while because they were decidedly uncool or even unhip. But it may be that they're retro. And if they are retro, that could be cool. And you could appeal to an entirely new audience for your compliance initiatives. Next up, the person who led the sale of Time Warner to AT&T has a new book, or is rather interviewed for a new book about the merger, and comes out lashing at AT&T. What does he lash at AT&T for? Well, he's said he is angry about how his team of top executives and staff were treated. AT&T said that we would leave you alone, and then they didn't. Well, if you've ever been a part of a merger or purchased by another company, you know that they are no longer them, they are now you. And you can do anything you want with your company, and that's what AT&T did. However, Jeff Bukes said, quote, "We didn't think they would go to such a level of malpractice as not to listen to anybody, even though they themselves had no experience in the areas of Time Warner, specifically HBO." And it really demonstrates the difficulty in bringing cultures together around a merger or acquisition. Next up, first-time contributor to the Daily Compliance News, the Bureau of Investigative Journalism. And they're concerned that city law firms, meaning those in London, are outgunning the UK Serious Fraud Office with expenses and talent. Really? No surprise there. Are you saying that private practice has better and more high-paid lawyers than government does? Well, welcome to the real world. And finally, Royal Dutch Shell is dropping Royal Dutch and relocating its headquarters to London. What does that mean for the compliance professional? It means you're going to have a new set of risks. What those risks are, they may be different than the risks you have now. But whenever you have a massive shift like this of a corporate office and a corporate headquarters, you're going to have different risks. Manage them. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.